Hey y'all, this is Tasha. I am back with another video. Thank you so much for stopping into my channel. Today's video is showing you how I turned this very ugly mirror into something beautiful for my daughter. We had it laying around the house and I was about to throw it away when I thought, we could still use this. The mirror itself still works. The frame and stuff is just a little ratchet. But being the DIY person that I am, I figured I can fix that. So stay tuned to see how I transform this mirror for my daughter. Alright, so let's start with what you need. Of course, you'll need the mirror. It can be new if you would like. I used 2 poster boards from Dollar Tree. Got these pink foam roses from Amazon, and then got these pastel colored roses. They're foam as well. Got these from Amazon, which I will link below. And then I wanted something that would cover up the poster board, so I got this peel and stick glitter wallpaper from Amazon as well. Alright, so first things first is taking off the rest of the raggedy frame from the mirror. I tried to be gentle as I could so that I did not accidentally crack the mirror. Next, me and my little helper, Amaya from AKTV, we cut the sides of the poster board off so that we could use the backing for the back of the mirror and then the sides for actually framing the mirror with the new frame. So you can't see here, but here I'm just measuring the mirror so that I know exactly how much of the poster board that I actually need to use before I glue it down to the mirror. So that's where I was using my yardstick to measure and then cutting off the excess poster board. Of course, if you use a new mirror, you don't need to do this step. I just wanted to add some more reinforcement to the back of the mirror because we were putting this, actually attaching it to the back of her closet. Alright, just wipe down the mirror and have everything kind of measured in place. As you can see, I did tape the 2 poster boards together initially just so that they would, be secure, and then I'm using my hot glue gun here to actually attach the mirror to the poster board to give it some more backing. And this is when I realized I need to invest in a heavy duty hot glue gun. All right, now that we have all of that out of the way, here we are doing the measurements for the flaps that we cut off of the poster board, doing the measurements and the cutting for that to actually outline the mirror so that you won't see that raw edge on the mirror. And it actually did not require too much cutting. The 2 poster boards, the length of them together is pretty close to the length that you need for the mirror, so didn't have to do a ton of cutting, just making sure that everything was even, which I feel like is the hardest part of making sure that you're getting actually straight lines out of it. So I cut 2 identical strips for each side, and then of course strips for the top and bottom. Tape those together as we did the bigger piece that's on the back of the mirror, and then use the peel and stick glitter to actually cover up the poster board so that you could not see that it was 2 pieces taped together. You can see that I also use a little bit of hot glue gun on the peel and stick because this stuff is not sticky at all. I would not recommend this for like a project to actually put this on like a piece of furniture or even your wall because it is not sticky enough at all. I had to do some reinforcement with the hot glue gun to make sure that it stayed secure. But here we are getting everything attached to the poster board so that, once the mirror is up, you can't even tell. Alright, and then as you can see, I actually pulled out my Loctite glue because I was just having a little bit of issues with trying to get this poster board to stick to the mirror, and it wasn't so much the poster board, it was the material of the peel and stick, of really making sure that it's reinforced and it's going to stay on the mirror, since it's actually the poster board piece that you see now is actually glued mostly to the mirror. So I wanted to be sure that it was actually secure. So I had to use a mixture of my Loctite glue and hot glue gun to make sure that everything was secure. All right, and since we use my Loctite glue, you have to actually let that sit for a bit. So we piled the mirror up with some books to give it a little bit of pressure, and it all dried. And here was the end result of doing the outside frame with that peel and stick glitter. I think it came out very well. All right, since this was all dry, our next step in the process was actually adding the flowers. Her room doesn't really have a theme per se, but it's just a bunch of pastel colors that she absolutely is in love with right now. So that's why we went with adding the pastel colored flowers to this mirror to give it, you know, a little extra pizzazz, make it a little bit more girly for her space. So we ordered these off Amazon, and the pastel colored ones that have all the different pastel colors that actually came on a stem. But it was very easy to just pull the stem away from the actual just flower piece that we needed. So we did that for the flowers, placed them how we felt like, where we felt like we wanted them to be. And then after that, I just used the hot glue gun to actually attach all of the flowers. These flowers are very similar to the flowers that you saw in the Forever Roses video. These are just from Amazon instead of AliExpress. I wish I would have found them on AliExpress and then I would have been able to get them for a lot cheaper. They weren't terribly expensive off Amazon, but AliExpress is just, you know, dirt cheap. But here is just a close-up of putting the flowers on there and just the design that she decided to go with. We kind of looked at some pictures to figure out how we wanted to do our layout, and this is what she decided on that she wanted to have for her room. So mommy just executed while she was the helper. And this is the mirror all finished. The camera, it just will not pick up on the beautiful colors in the pastel flowers, because it doesn't look like it has that pastel pink in it, but it does. It's like pastel pink and purple and blue. It is so pretty and it matches so well with everything else in her room. But she absolutely loved how it turned out, and I think it looks pretty damn good, if I have to say so myself. That it's very pretty, it looks very elegant. I think this would be great for not only your room, but say if you were having like a party or something at your house, or you wanted to have like a little, you know, makeup station, photo booth, anything like that, that this will look so pretty with whatever color flowers you decided you wanted to use. But this is the mirror up now in her room. I simply just used the heavy duty command strips. I put about 5 of those on the back of the mirror just to be sure it would be secured enough to the door, and I didn't have to actually put any holes in the door of her closet. But this is what it looks like on the door, and it came out really well, and she absolutely loves her new mirror. As she's entering these preteen years, she's gonna get lots of use out of this, I am sure. But here the doll is all dolled up, checking herself out, ready to go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe on your way out. And if you have any questions that I forgot to mention in the video, please drop those below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.